What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dan Banks, aka DJ Fine CEO J2. We are Jersey Magazine and Jersey Diamonds. I'm here, my homie. Call me Ray.
What's going on, man?
How we doing right now? We're here making a do. Jersey's in the building. We're gonna wash our hands after we did that. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But we good. We good at it. Call me Ray, man, from Elizabeth, New Jersey. Came to hang out with We Are Jersey. He got a project out called Dangerous. It dropped in January. It's fire. It's all over the place on all streaming platforms. So make sure you go check that out. So, call me Ray, my brother. Let's talk about the project, man. Let's go back a little bit. So, former basketball player, right?
Right.
Making big moves. He won a championship last year, 2019.
Yes, sir. Region 19.
And he's also a new papa. You know? So congrats on your child, man. Now, tell me about that process, because we was talking about it earlier. Tell me about the process of your last basketball game and what was going on that exact same day.
Okay, so the funny thing is, the day of the championship game, the night before, the mother of my child went into the hospital. Now, I thought it was regular because it was kind of early. But long story short, the doctor tells us that she's going to go into labor the following day. Yeah. So now I'm left with a decision. And I'm thinking, all I could think about was time. Like, time. What time is this game happening to what time she's supposed to give birth? Yeah. So it was really a chance. I almost missed that game. But I decided to go. I went. Game's over. We won. Yeah. Close game, by the way. We won by a point. So after that, we threw on my clothes up, changed my clothes, hopped in the car, drove to the hospital. I came probably with I want to say 10 minutes. 10 minutes to spare. 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to spare. Came out. It's a win-win for me that day. I won a lot that day.
You won a lot that day. It was good. Congratulations. That's awesome. So what's the feeling like now, like being a father and now going to another passion? You have two major passions right now. You got the love of your child, and then now you got music to put on top of it. So that's just all balled up at once. So what is it like creating that balance now that you have both of those in your life?
Well, it's about the why.
Okay.
So he's the why. You know what I mean? Making music was always fun for me. Excuse me. Yeah. And just having fun with it was always part of the plan. So now that I have him, it's all up. Now he's the why. Yeah. He's the reason that I want to continue to keep going, make a career out of this, and hopefully keep it going for as long as it possibly could.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what made you go from playing basketball to now wanting to be in music, be an artist, and very talented, by the way. He's clearly been singing at basketball games his entire life. You know what I'm saying? But now to take this seriously, and now you have your own EP that's dropped already. Right. So now, what made you take the route of going from basketball to now in the music industry?
I think because at a certain point in life you realize that you may have reached your peak in a certain thing. Like with basketball, I feel like I've reached the peak. Yeah. Not necessarily saying I wasn't good enough, wherever the case may be. I just feel like I reached a certain peak, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with somebody thinking that, okay, this is my limit. So after that, it's okay, I stuck my hand in this pot. I tried it. I stuck it out. Now I reached the point. Now I want to try another thing that I also love, and see where I can go with it, because I don't want to miss out on that opportunity. I'm 22 years old. I'm young, so might as well take a chance and make the best out of it. Yeah. Now
let's talk about the process of making Dangerous. Again, on all streaming platforms, it's fire.
Everywhere.
So obviously, I know they say it's giving Chicks Tape vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just just off the rip, but with your spin on it, with your vibe on it. So tell me about the process of making Dangerous from the 411 to the end. Let you go. Tell me about that.
The 411 is the typical situation of, I believe, any young man that's dealt with women from their probably junior to senior year of high school to being in college. Mm-hmm. So it's the scoop. You dealing with a female. The female gets the scoop from her friend that heard about you and what you do. They tell her friend, but she ignores it. Deals with you anyway. And in the end, you do what you do. Make them feel good, feel special, and then it doesn't go well at the end. However, you let them know she warned you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, she warned you about
dangerous.
She warned you about you can't be mad at me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all that process, that usual talking process. How you end up telling the girl, okay, well, I told you we only talking like this. So it's just that typical rundown.
Now, how'd you go about picking the samples for this project? Because like you said, samples is a way to pay homage. It's a way to show respect, but it's also a part of you because this is how you grew up. This is your nature. This is what you listen to on a regular basis. So, what made you pick those specific samples for this EP?
Oh, well, I picked out every beat one by one, and I just felt like they all served their purpose.
Okay.
Like first song, Hotline. Hotline is the chase.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling the girl, you know I want you. You know I want to do this to you. You know I want to do that to you. You know I want you around.
Yeah.
Okay. It's perfect. Because now I'm on the phone talking to you, telling you what I need and what I want from you.
Yeah.
Then it goes on.
Come over.
Yeah. Okay, now you understand that I want you now. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
You know I want you now. What you going to do? Are you going to come over? I want you to. I know you want to, so you might as well do so. So now hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. She's here now. Now we in here. We're in the room.
Yeah.
Hold on to me. Don't let go. I won't let you go.
That's dope. That's dope. Look at it. You got a whole like vibe to it. Like, yeah.
And then it's all, it's this plus this plus
it's a whole
this
chain
plus
reaction.
this. It's all exactly cause and effect. So now after hold on, now we're at 4.
Okay.
And then in 4, you know, she did what we did. We did what we did. After the fact, she starts falling for me. Now we in a different space because that's the one thing I didn't want you to do.
Okay.
Because I told you what this was.
And you told it, and you said it from up front. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I kept it up front. I kept it real with you. But now, now I gotta tell you, like, look, I told you. You heard about who I was. That's dangerous. Now you heard about who I was. You know who I am.
Yeah.
Now, and then now it gets to the end. Well, I have to let you know because now we passed that boundary of it's just me and you. It was just me and you just messing around, nothing more.
Yeah.
But now you're trying to bring it to another level. Now I'm bringing out a crazy side of you.
Yeah.
And I can't deal with that. So
straight up from the top to the bottom.
That's it.
And it's, you know, it is straightforward with the message and everything. Now, when you first released this and you put it out, what was some of the feedback when you with the chronological order and everything that they were saying, that a lot of your fans were saying?
It like, so a lot of things is like, oh, it's like that.
Yeah,
I'm just I mean, it's how it went. You know what I mean? Like, it's all from experience. It's all what I dealt with. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
so this is real life. Like everything that happened.
It applies to things that I've dealt with. Like that's how I'm able to write. That's how I'm able to get everything onto a track. So
absolutely.
With that being said, it's how it went. So when people ask me, I'm like, yeah, that's what happened in my life. You can't be, if you have a problem with it, you can't be upset about real life. It really happened. Yeah. But other than that, they like the music's good.
Yeah.
And they liked how certain samples went with certain songs,
absolutely.
And certain songs were longer than others. So it's like it all made sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, in the genuine part of it, even though like they may feel that way, it's still like a real story. So the fact that it's real, it's relatable. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So some people are like, oh dang, if it's like that, you know, it can go either way. But the fact that it's still real, that tells us that any type of his music that he puts out, it's going to be a real life experience. So that means like this could have been the back and forth, but then the next one could be like, nah, this is the real thing. He might fall next EP. You know what I'm saying? Say too much. That's it. Moving forward. Next things. So now tell me about the process of your writing and everything, the production behind the scenes of the EP. Now how did you first come up with the name Dangerous? Like, what made you want to call your first EP Dangerous?
Okay, so once again, everything is relatable to my life. So I had a shirt from Forever 21 that said Dangerous across the shirt. That was just one sign that kept it significant to me and stuck with me in the back of my head. I'm like, this is hard. Alright, so I'm going to keep it to myself. So after that, dealing with certain females, like things like that, I tell them like, hey, yo, you're dangerous. You're dangerous. Then when it's done, and like, or we had our bad blood already, and then it was after the fact, and we were kicking it, we just cool now, like friends or whatever. You're like, you know what, actually you the one that was dangerous because you did this, that, and the third, and now you, so I'm just like, okay, we'll keep that in mind. So after a while, I was thinking about a name. Like, I thought it was just going to be self-titled, like just my name, Call Me Ray, but I'm like, no.
You want to do something different?
Yeah, I wanted to be like, okay, the title, I think that title pulls people in. And it's one word. I'm a big one word guy. I want stuff to just be one
simple
word. That's it.
To the point.
Stamp. That's it.
Yeah.
So, Dangerous. Okay. What's that? What's in there? Hotline. What the hell is that? Or like, I just want the one word. So they'd be like, okay, now I want to know what this one word is.
Yeah.
What he talked about for this one word. So, I think it's just an attention grabber, and I'm glad I picked it.
Now we talked about earlier, like the EP is not like super long, right? So even though it's was it 7 tracks, right?
Yeah.
So even though it's 7 tracks, it's not a really long EP. Now you were saying people were like, why isn't it longer than this? We wish it was longer. Now tell me about the process of why you didn't have it be a super long EP.
Okay, so I think like attention span is a real thing, and like nowadays people's attention span is so long because everybody's dropping something every single day.
Mm-hmm.
From different genres, rap, R&B, rock, anything, alternative, whatever. So, in that sense, me understanding that, I'm thinking, okay, what could I do to let them listen to it and digest a whole project, but not try to get their full attention for an hour, like an hour and a half, like that. Mm-hmm. That stuff it's not gonna. I don't think that'll work for me specifically because. And R&B nowadays, I feel like it's got good songs, good melodies, good words. However, not too dragged out.
Yeah.
So I want people to understand, like, I'm here to make music that'll grab their attention. They're able to digest it, and then move on to the next thing. However, but they're gonna be able to come back to it because it's short. Yeah. And it's not too long and stretched out.
That's dope. Now, with the feedback and everything that you took from this EP, and it's gotten like a lot of high accolades and everything, and the fact that it's been fired. What's the next process with your next project? Because he's already working on his next project. He's not gonna tell me when to drop it, but what's the process going into the next one now that you got the feedback and you know the direction of moving, what people are liking and everything like that? Like, what are you thinking?
For me, it's all gonna be just my own piece.
Okay.
Because I think if you rush it, it's gonna sound like you rushed it. So for every song I've been making after that, like just writing, I want it to make sense. I want it to sound good. I want this beat to match with this word. I want people to feel it at a certain point here, and I want that word to hit at a certain point here. Like everything's particular now, and down to the T. So with my next project, whether if it's short or if it's a little longer, whatever the case may be, you're gonna know that I put the time into it, and you're gonna understand that, like, okay, he know what he doing. Yeah. And that's what I want people to understand, like, I know what I'm doing. And I want people to hear me and feel me at the same time. So yeah.
Well, yeah, there first, man. Call me Ray is in the building. My brother, tell me they can book you, follow you, everything.
Alright, so you can reach me at callmeraymusic@gmail.com, or you can reach out to my lovely publicist, SharonBMills1@gmail.com. Dangerous is out on all platforms. That's anything you could think of: Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Google Play, anything, YouTube. If it has music on it, it's there. Audio Mac, all of that. So, call me Ray.
You heard it first, man. Call me Ray is in the building. Again, Dangerous on all streaming platforms. Make sure you go check it out. It's dope. It's fire. It's 7 tracks from beginning to end. Give him the feedback. Looking forward to the next project, my brother. Call me Ray. Appreciate
Jersey, we here.
You already know.
Let's go.
Turned App Entertainment.